So while they were away for a year, how we handled it with Logan was it was kind of like an adventure. We made it fun. We explained to him that Maddie's got a disease, and the only place he can go and get help for it is in Ohio. We all went out, right? We all drove out in the van, right?
Initially, just the three of us went out, and then Logan came out for Christmas with my family.
Right, yeah. Sometimes I forget, like, because we took so many trips.
Yeah.
But ultimately, we worked it out so that it was like an adventure, and that, because Logan at the time was, what, 6?
No.
Gosh. He's 11 now, so is he?
Yeah, just about to turn 7.
So, he's not at the point where you can say full outright what's happening. So we just tried to frame it and say, we're going to see Mom and Maddie as much as we can, and we're going to take trips. It's going to be fun. We're going to do lots of activities. But we need to... So, what is it? Do your job. So we all had a job to do. Taking from the Patriots, and he had his job to do at school, be a good student, get good grades. I had my job to do, go to work, make sure the house didn't explode. She had her job to take care of Matt and bring him out, and Matt had his job, just go with the treatments. So we all had a job to do, and over that time where we were apart, Michelle and I communicated all the time, FaceTimed every night with her and Logan. Because to take, like, and we still say now, like, in retrospect, how much did that affect him? We don't really know, because we don't really talk to him about it, like, in depth. Because we don't see, like,
we bring it up.
We bring it up,
check in,
but we don't know how much that affected him that year. We just don't, and maybe it didn't affect him, and we're just paranoid, but. If that was me at that age and having my mom taken away from me and my brother, I can't imagine. Like, he's stronger than I'll ever be. Both of them, both the boys are. So we were one of the things that was helpful was we were allowed to make quarterly visits out there. They'd fly us out to visit with them. So, took all my vacation time, worked it out. We met up in Niagara once. We met up at Hershey Park another time. In addition to flying out, we went out for Christmas. We spent a full week out there for Christmas.
There were travel restrictions for Maddie and I.
Yeah.
With the trial initially, so we weren't able to just fly home every month or anything like that. So it wasn't until we were there for quite a bit of time. I think Thanksgiving may have been the first trip we took home. So it was almost a year before, he was a commodity. He was a really important guy that they didn't want to just throw on a plane open to germs and everything else. And
yeah, we did the Make-A-Wish trip too. We had a full week out in California.
Yeah, we were allowed to
for
do
the
that.
Make-A-Wish trip. So we tried to meet up as much as possible while they were there, so he could have one-on-one with her, because that was very important to keep them connected still, because that's a long time to be out without your mom at that age. I mean, and he got through it. I mean, there was never a moment where I felt like, well, I mean, yeah, a little bit, but like he's happy, Logan's happy, and he understands his brother deals with a lot, but he's a good kid, and he's tough and resilient, just like Matt is. So
he always says he would never choose another brother, because sometimes it makes us sad now that our kids are older and we're watching friends' kids play together, and to not have that sibling piece. And Joe always reminds me, Matt is who Logan knows. That's all he knows. He doesn't know having another brother. He doesn't know, the camaraderie that brothers can have. He knows Matt and their special relationship. Mm-hmm. So that's it's important to keep in mind, because that can be something that's really hard for families that have a child with disabilities.